Welcome back to R-TAC and Daughters, and today we're going to talk about our player of April. My favorite, one of my favorite baseball players. Of course, all these will be my favorite. Um, but this one is to celebrate, or this month to recognize a Cincinnati Red, a Baltimore Oriole, a Houston Astro, and a Kansas City Royal player. And that would be, of course, Lee May. And we'll do Tony Perez again another time. But this card here I found on eBay. I found it to be unique and unusual because it's the 1965 Cincinnati National League Rookie Sluggers, and that would be Lee May and Tony Perez. Now, obviously, they were competing for first base, but Tony could play third. And this is a reprint card, or a specialty card here, as you can see. And it's pretty neat information there. You can pause it to read it. It gives you all this information. But it leads into another card thing that Topps used to do, and I found by accident. So this is not a Topps card. Like I said, it's a Monarch Corona, the rookies, limited edition card. Okay, 1 of 500. This is number 3, as you can see. So anyway, picked it up for a couple dollars. Thought it was worth it. Thought it looked neat. And I'll tell people this is a limited edition card. It's not a Topps, and it was printed here recently. So that brings us to, what does Lee May's rookie card look like? Well, that's going to bring us into the 1966 Reds Topps rookie card here. And as you can see here, we got Lee May at first base and Daryl Olson as a pitcher. Now, I can tell you from experience that Mr. Olson did not last in the major leagues like our friend and player Lee May did. That's a shame. So, this is the 66 rookie card. Now, you notice this here is at 65. Well, I'll show you why this is. You'll see a trend, a pattern here going. So, we flip it over here, and it'll give us information on the minor league records. So, let's start with Osteen here. Osteen was 39-28 in the minor leagues. Not too bad for a minor league ball player. And he's 6'1", so he should have had a pretty good arm on him. And we just lost that. Our light. Pause. So we got the light back on here. And you see all the other information. But I can't see it because I need glasses. So, and then Lee May at this point in time. So Osteen had 16-9 record in Knoxville in the Southern Association in 1965. So he got printed up there, or promoted. And Lee May had hit 321 with 34 home runs. Not too bad. So then we got the rookie card here. So it's a 66 rookie card. So we'll figure that his 67 card, he wouldn't be a rookie, right? Well, we'll put that one right here. So enter Lee May's 1967 Topps baseball card. And guess what? He's on the right side of the card instead of the left side of the 66. And the picture of Daryl Osteen is back again. Maybe somebody knows the reason out there. Please let me know why Topps would do this. Print multiple rookie cards for multiple years. Because it's going to get strange, because we're going to go to another card here in a minute. So here we go. We got Osteen here again, and we got Lee May. So we got Osteen's record now. He is 49-32 in the minors. And Lee's got 103 home runs. So basically, it's the same information from the other card. But still, That's the cards. That's 2 rookie cards. And I've noticed they've done this for other people, not just for the Cincinnati Reds, but also for like Tom Seaver has 2 rookie cards, and I think Nolan Ryan might have 2 rookie cards, but we'll see. So now here we get to see the next card in this is going to be Lee May. It's 1968 Topps rookie card. As you can see here, it's in good condition, as it says. I wish it was in better condition, but it's in good. And he is the Topps 1967 All-Star rookie. So another rookie card. So he has 3 rookie cards. Hence why I bought this one, so I can say he had 4 rookie cards. And poor old Olstein, who didn't last long in the majors, has 2 rookie cards. So now we're going to look on the back here and we'll see. Well, no, we won't. We'll see a little bit. We'll see some more information here in a minute. So as you can see on this card here, I need the light so I can see. So in 1965, which he did play with the Reds, but he only had 4 at-bats. And no hits, no nothing. So that's why the 65 card exists. So we'll keep this card up here. I can read this information from a different card without y'all seeing the light. So the information is going to contradict itself here in a minute. So that one said he had 4 at-bats, and we can see how baseball record keeping is not complete here. So I'm going to put this card on the back side here so we can see what Mr. May has done. It says 4 at-bats and nothing. 66 says he had a 75 at-bats, hence the 66 rookie card. 67 said he went back down to the minor leagues. And then he had 100 and... or he played in how many games here? It doesn't say how many. It says at-bats. 4, then he had 75. And then you notice that now he's got 400. So they're adding the minor league and National League totals together, which ain't right. But at this point in time, and this is his 68 card, in 1967 he did have 12 home runs. And supposedly in 66 he had 2 home runs, which gave him a total of 14. So you can see that on the card. Now, and that brings us to his next year's card, which is the 1969 Reds card. As you can see, it is a miscut card, which to me, miscut cards add a little bit of value to them because they're not perfect, and not all cards were miscut. So you'll see some of those in my collection because I like weird things. So in 1969 here, we can look at his 68 season, and it tells us his games. So we'll go back to 65, which would be, we'll go like this, which was this card here. In 1965, Lee May had played in 5 games, 4 at-bats, had 1 run, 0 home runs. So it seemed that he was walked. In 1966, he played in 25 games, which is this card here. And he had 2 home runs with a batting average of .333. Not too bad. 66, then he went back down to Buffalo in 66, to the minor leagues. 67, he got called up and he played full time with the Reds, and he played in 127 games, and he hit 12 home runs. In 1967, which is this card here, he played in 127 games. Oh, I'm sorry, he hit 12 home runs that year, and then, yeah. So it leads us to 1968, which is his rookie card all by himself. So he's got 4 rookie cards here, 3 made by Topps, 1 by Marnock. So in 1968, this year right here, as a rookie by himself, He played in 146 games, so complete full season, I guess, back then. He had 22 home runs and batted 290. Not too bad for a power hitter. And of course, in 1969, this year here, we know that he had 38 home runs that year because of this card here, where he was on with Willie McCovey, Hank Aaron, and then Lee May was tied for third with Tony Perez. So that gives us a 1970 card for Mr. Mays. And I like Willie, or Lee May. I like Willie. So that brings us to the next year that I got. So Lee May was traded for Joe Morgan and Cesar Geronimo. For the Reds. I'm probably pronouncing that name wrong. But anyway, he was traded to the Astros. So that brings us the 1975 Houston Astros card. He was traded in 72, I believe. So, or we can find out here in a minute. We'll look in the card here. Yes, 1972 was his first year for the Astros. Lee May hit 29 home runs. He hit 28 in 73 and 24 in 74. You can see that right there with the card. You can zoom in and see it. Of course, it's 1975. I like that card. I do need to get a new card replacement because this one's pretty terrible. I've had it since I was a kid. This one I've had too, but it was in better shape. Of course, he's still playing first base, and at this point in time in his career, now he's been playing for 10 years in the majors because this is 75. He started in 65. He has 228 home runs in 10 years. Not too bad. Not Hank Aaron good, but not bad at all for a major player. So, Mr. May plays for the Astros for about 3 years. This is 75 card, and this year he goes to the Baltimore Orioles. So he goes into the American League from the National League in 1975. So he plays 152 games in 1974. In 1975, he goes to the Orioles and plays 146 games. So at the start of the 75 season, even though he's got a Houston Astro card, he's actually part of the Orioles. And in his first year with the Orioles in 75, he hits 20 home runs. His second year, he hits 25 home runs. That brings him up to 273 home runs for 12 years. And it brings me up to the first Oriole card that I have, and I bought this when I was 10. So it brings us up to this 1977 Orioles card. And he was still playing first base with the Orioles. And he played for the Orioles for several years, all the way up until his last year with the Orioles was 1980. So he paid from 75. So he paid 5 years with the Orioles. Then he goes to the. So he gets. See, that's a 77 card. Doesn't give me the total on that one. He hits 25 and 78. In 1979, he hits 19 home runs. In 1980, he gets hurt and with the Orioles, and he only plays 78 games in 1980. Still manages to hit 7 home runs, and then he's off towards the to the Royals. So he's going to Kansas City next, and in Kansas City, because of injuries, he's now the designated hitter. So he plays a couple more years with the Royals. I'm sorry. And this is his 83 Royals card, which I believe is his last year as a player. Which ain't too bad, figuring that he started in 65 If he would have got to 85, it would have been 30 years. He plays almost 30 years in the major leagues. So let's give some data for here. So 81, he's still hurt. He only plays in 25 games. 82, he's still kind of hurt. Only plays in 42 games. Hits 3 home runs, 12 RBIs for 1982. So in 1982, when he ended the season, he had 354 home runs, 1,244 RBIs, and he's got a career batting average of 267. And here's his 1983 Royals card. I don't recall what he did in 1983 because I didn't expect I was going to get into such detail with these cards, but I really like Lee May as a hitter and as a baseball player. He was part of the big red machine in the beginning, and because they had so many great players, he couldn't stay. And they got two great. They got a Hall of Famer for him. I think Lee May was an underrated player. He should have been given a little bit more respect. I think they should have kept Lee May, but I don't think they could have got Joe Morgan without giving up Lee May. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching this April's Baseball Card Player of the Month, or Baseball Player of the Month, Baseball Card Review of the Month. Let us know what you think about Lee May. Was he an underrated player? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you fine people next time.